Okay, welcome back everyone to another video. My name is Mr. Seth and we have been learning to play the guitar together. If you're watching this video, it means that you now know how to play a C, F, G, A minor, an E minor, and a D minor, and you know how to play those in fourth notes, eighth notes, and we just learned 16th notes. Really excited for what we're going to talk about today. And then after this video, we're going to have another song list that you guys are going to go and spend some time going through and learning some different songs. Remember, you can always request for us to make special videos for songs that you guys want to play. So what we will do is I'm going to go to the whiteboard right now and I'm going to explain to you guys a little bit about some different time signatures, okay? So remember when we were first talking about rhythm, and up in the corner, I wrote this, okay? And I called this a time signature, okay? I call this a time signature. Now, remember, all I said is that this is saying, hey everybody, we're counting to 4. That's all this is saying, okay? Hey everyone, we're counting to 4. And everything we've learned since that video has been us counting to 4, and then we count some other notes in between, right? When we go 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. We're still counting to 4 every time, right? So what I'm going to talk about today is what happens when we move this number to be a different number, okay? Now this is a different time signature called 3/4. Now remember, I'm going to write out a measure of each of these right here. This is what 3/4 looks like, okay? It's the same thing as 4/4, except now we're just counting to 3, okay? So we're not counting to 4 anymore. This is saying, hey everybody, we're counting to 3. Okay? So let's play some songs with this. So if we go like this, here's a C, and here's an F, and maybe let's do an A minor and a G. Okay? This is our chord progression. So we're going to play C, F, A minor, G. Okay? Watch this. And we're going to play it in 3/4 timing. Okay, so instead of counting to 4, we're now going to try right now to count to 3. Okay, here we go. It's going to sound like this. Let's play a C chord. Okay, hold your guitars up the right way, sit up straight. Let's tune our guitars before we begin and before we forget. So make sure E is tuned, A is tuned, D is tuned, G, B, and E. Okay, so now, remember, Eddie ate dynamite, goodbye Eddie. We can turn our tuners off, and if your guitar is tuned, then keep watching, okay? So we're now going to play this chord progression in 3/4 time signature, okay? So all that means is we're counting to 3. So it'll sound like this. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Okay, let's try it. Ready? Here we go. We're just going to strum the 4th notes. So we're going to go 1, 2, 3. Ready? 1, 2, 3, and F. 2, 3, and A minor. 2, 3, and G. I know that feels weird, but 1. We got to switch on that 1, and now there's only 3. A minor, 2, 3, G, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Does that make sense? Now we're just counting to 3. Now, if we say, if we talk about 4th notes, okay? Now remember, there's 2 kinds of notes. The 4th notes are these big ones like this. It just means each of these beats. Now these, even though there's only 3 of them, they're still called 4th notes, okay? And then there's eighth notes. Now, what do you think the eighth notes do? Remember, eighth notes kind of go in between where the other notes are. So we can still write eighth notes right here, just like this. Okay? And now this would be eighth notes in 3/4 timing. Okay? So let's try to play this, but with eighth notes now. We're just going to do down strums. Are you ready? We're going to play a C. We're going to go 1 and 2 and 3 and 1 and 2 and 3 and F. I know that's weird. 3 and A minor, 2, 3, G. Let's actually hold each of these for 2 measures. Ready? So let's start with C. We'll go 1 and 2 and 3 and C. Hold it for 2 measures. 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1. We're on F, 2, 3, and then A minor, 2, 3. Count out loud if you can. It's really going to help. And G, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. So C, 2, 3, G. Oh my gosh, F, sorry. So it's a little bit weird, right? To play counting in 3 rather than counting to 4, because we've gotten so used to that. But there's a lot of songs that count to 3 instead of counting to 4, okay? So this is one of the time signatures that we need to talk about. Now, we're also going to talk about another time signature, okay? We can keep that same progression, okay? We're going to talk about another time signature that's a little bit different, but that you might have heard songs that use this. It's really popular, okay? So this is called 6/8 timing. It's 6/8 time signature, okay? Now what that means is that we're counting now to 6. And you might say, well, Mr. Seth, why does it say 8 instead of 4? Now here's what I'm going to say. I'm not going to go super deep into the explanation of this number right here. But what I will say is that anytime this number is a 4, okay, this is how I want you to think about it. It's kind of like this. Like everything is in its place and everything is really precise and perfect into the right spots. So if we count 4/4, that sounds like this. 1, 2, 3, 4. If we count 3/4, that sounds like this. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. If we were to count 5/4, that sounds like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. If we count 7/4, if we count 6/4, if we count 12/4, okay? Those are all 1, 2, 3, 4. If this number is a 4, I want you to think like this. This is kind of like the hand motion. It's really everything in its place. If it's an 8, okay, it's almost a little bit more, it's like a little bit more swaying back and forth, okay? So 6/8 time signature, it's actually this sway that we do back and forth, okay? So rather than like this, 1, 2, 3, I want you to think like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's kind of like we're floating over here, and then we're over here. We're swaying back and forth. 4, 5, 6, 1. So try this with me, okay? Let's count it. We're going to go like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1. Great job. Okay? So that's kind of how we count 6/8 timing. Okay? Now, this is one measure of 6/8 timing. So remember, before a measure was when we counted to 4. That was one measure. But now that we're in 6/8 timing, this is one measure. Does that make sense? Because now we're counting to 6 one time. Okay? So here's what we're going to do. We're going to play we're going to play this now in 6/8. All together. We're going to go like this. We're going to count it. Okay? We're going to play C, F, A minor, and G. And when we count it, we're going to count to 6, kind of swaying back and forth. Okay? So this sounds like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And see how I'm kind of emphasizing on the 1 and the 4 a little bit? Try that with me. Okay? Let's go. We're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm just staying on that C chord. Try to get used to that. 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 1. Okay? So now, let's play this progression together. So sit up straight, hold your guitars the right way. Here we go. We're going to play this counting in 6/8. Okay? So play a C chord. We're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. F. 3, 4, 5, 6. A minor. 3, 4, 5, 6. G. 3, 4. We'll slow down a little bit. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. F. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. A minor. 3, 4, 5, 6. G. 3, 4, 5, 6. C. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. F. 3, 4, 5, 6. A minor. 3, 4, 5, 6. G. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. C. Does that make sense? So sometimes when we're playing different songs, they don't count to 4 anymore. Sometimes they count to 3. Sometimes they count to 5. Sometimes they count to 6. So what I want you to do is start to think about the music that you listen to. How is it counted? Is it counted in 4? Is it counted in 3? Is it counted in 6? Okay? And how can you play your guitar along with that music that you're used to listening to? Okay? So that's 4/4 timing, 6/8 timing, and 3/4 timing. Now, we have learned how to play all these different chords, and we've learned to count in 3 different time signatures, okay? So in the next section of songs that I'm going to have you guys go to, I really want you to spend some time and learn to play these songs with me. We're going to learn some songs in 4/4, we're going to learn some songs in 3/4, and we're going to learn some songs in 6/8. So go watch those videos. Take a little bit of time before you watch the next video. The next video is going to be a lot, okay? So I want you guys to really get everything that we've learned so far down, even if that means you have to go back and review some stuff, okay? I really want you to spend some time, make sure you understand everything that we've learned so far, because in the next video, we go into a whole other section, okay? But spend some time, go watch this song list. It's the beginner guitar song list, okay? Go watch some of those videos and some of those breakdowns, okay? And I'll see you in the next video.